Hey, good afternoon, Marcus. You know, at the end of last year, we had discussions about what you meant to the rookie. So how much, and I know you got interest from other teams, but how much did that play a part in this, in wanting to come back to this culture and what you guys accomplished and what you plan to accomplish?
It was a huge part. At the end of the day, the grass isn't always greener. And being around this league for a long time, you understand that when you have a good thing and you have a great culture and you have a great room, that's not everywhere. So I really, at the end of the day, something was going to have to really knock my socks off to leave this place. And I'm very happy and very blessed to be back, and I'm excited to make another run with this team.
Time.
Hey Marcus, you've got your family on the other side of the country. You're looking for a starting job. But at what point this year did you kind of feel like this was a place that, despite all that, that you'd want to continue here, and what kind of led to that?
I think it was a culmination of the entire season. And when I took a step back and thought about it and reflected, it was so important for me to be a part of this and to just enjoy my journey. I think there's been so many times in my career, there's been a lot of ups, there's been a lot of downs, and I just wanted to just enjoy coming into work. And what DQ has built here is probably the best environment that I've ever been a part of. And for me, that's hard to leave.
Nikki.
Hi, Marcus. Did last year, did it change your personal view on the game, the league at all, just on where you're at in your career?
Yeah, I would say so. And I think a lot of that had to do with just the group of guys that we had. I think at the end of the day, when you put together a group that believes in one another, that is focused on doing the right things, working hard, you find ways to win. And regardless of talent, I think everybody across the league's talented. I think our secret sauce was just how close our group was. And for a majority of those guys to be able to come back makes this team very exciting.
Ben.
Hey Marcus, welcome back.
Thank
You
you.
were just asked about Jayden. Have you guys talked since this news, and do you guys already worked on plans for catching up this summer and working out and things like that?
We have talked, and I'm actually headed down to California for a charity event, and I believe him and Sam are out there in Newport getting ready to roll. So I'll pop in and buy him some dinner.
Sam.
Hey Marcus, welcome back. When did you realize over the last couple days or weeks or months that Washington was the right fit? And what kind of was there something that you learned that kind of maybe led to that decision?
Well, I think it was always the right fit. I think for me, it was more of an ego and pride thing of seeing what was out there and seeing if I could maybe get another shot at it. I will never close that door. If that opportunity presents itself, as a competitor, I got to take it. But like I was saying earlier, there had to be something that was just very like unbelievable that you couldn't pass up that would have made me leave. And at the end of the day, after everything and having all these discussions, this was the right fit. And I'm very, very excited to be back.
Scott.
Thank you.
Hey, Marcus, welcome back, man. Obviously, you mentioned everybody's coming back from Tavita, Blau, Kingsbury, everybody in the quarterback room. What can that do for the continuity and the growth and development of everybody in that room?
Stability, consistency. I think those things are very important, especially at the quarterback position. When you have a room that's predicated on making sure that the guy that's playing is ready to roll and you give him everything that he needs and that room is intact, I think that's huge. So the more that we can get Jay continuing to play how he's been playing, continuing to give him that confidence, I think really it breathes life not only into our room but into the entire team. So I'm so excited to be back. Like I said, it was such a fun team and fun environment to be in that I'm really looking forward to April and getting things going again.
JP.
Hey Marcus, congrats on the deal and being back in DC.
Thank you.
I'm just curious for you, what do you think a guy like Laramie Tunsil, a big anchor at left tackle, can do for Jayden and do for this offense?
Experience, I think, for one, but also just kind of showing how a pro does it. The more that you can surround this young core group with guys that have played at a high level, that work hard, that provide consistency, I think the more that they can see these examples and kind of mold it into their own games, So the more that we can bring guys in like that, whether it's Laramie, whether it's Debo, the more that you can bring these guys in that have done it and played at a high level, I think that just raises the level of the young core that we have.
Thanks,
David.
dude.
David.
Oh, hey Marcus, good to see you again.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. This long into your career, I know as a team, obviously you guys are lockstep, right? But individually, what are you hoping to accomplish this late into your career?
I mean, for me, it's just finding ways to get better. I think that's the beauty of the game is that regardless of wherever you are in life or where you're at, you could be year 11, you could be year 2, you always can improve. And I really felt that my game took a big step forward. I think that was a lot of the reasons why I came back was just to kind of see if I can do that again. And what comes of it, who knows? But I'm just thankful to be here again and having an opportunity to get better and to hone my craft.
Thanks, man. Congrats.
2 more. We'll go Donna and then Wino to finish it off.
Hey, Marcus, welcome back. You
Yeah.
talked about the journey and enjoying the journey. What has resonated the most about this journey here and when you look over your whole career and moving forward?
Well, I think for me, it comes down to I've seen a lot of similarities in my process and what had happened early on in my career, and being able to provide a little bit of experience, a little bit of, hey, don't kind of fall into the same mistakes that I did. It is a full circle moment, and it really like kind of gives me a satisfaction that, I get to kind of replay it again. So the more that I can give Jay just little tidbits here and there of things that I learn, the more that I feel like I've kind of get rewarded for going through those things, right? So just making sure that those experiences that I had early on in my career really don't go to waste, and that I can provide a little bit of stability for a guy, and just give him an opportunity to be the best version of himself.
Thanks.
Marcus, you mentioned so many guys being back. One of them is Noah Brown, who agreed to resign today. I obviously had the Hail Mary catch from Jayden, but what does having a big receiver like that, along with Terry and Debo, do for this offense?
Oh, huge, huge. He's an unbelievable player, and he does a lot of things that I think go unnoticed. And the way that he practices, the way that he sets the tempo and the dynamic, he's gonna be great for us. And I'm really happy he's signing back too.
Appreciate it, Marcus.
Awesome, guys.
Thanks,
Thank
Marcus.
you. We'll see you all
Thanks,
soon.
Marcus.